that wellness continuum. Most people think that health is at the no symptoms area, right?
But a lot of people are in the middle. They're what I call the blah zone. They're not diagnosed with anything. Neither are they thriving. Like they might be tired in the day. They might be wired at night. They might have brain fog. They might just feel kind of blah all the time. They kind of look around and they go, everybody I know kind of feels this way. And it's not at all normal. Something is off in your body. It's a biochemical disruption, and we can solve that with nutrition and lifestyle and supplements and herbs and things like that. Over my career, I've trained thousands of dietitians who are typically trained from a food-first perspective. And their training is that eat the right diet, you don't need the supplements. Even a cursory reading of the literature will tell you that doesn't work. That will prevent deficiencies maybe, but you're not gonna get the levels of nutrients that we know are associated with optimal health. 80% of people are not even getting the dietary, the recommended daily allowances. We're just not getting it because our diets are so high in processed food. I like to put supplements at the very beginning. This is almost like your easy button. It can be the thing that gets you into action. Supplements can help people be energetic and motivated enough to want to exercise. It can help them to relax enough so they can get a good quality sleep. The supplements are almost like the amplifier of the overall lifestyle program. First part of my career was what you would call a sport nutritionist, right? Work with elite level athletes. So when I talk about performance, a lot of times people are like, well, I'm not an elite level athlete, so this probably isn't for me. But I think everybody should want to have the best level of performance for themselves. And that could be like you want to perform in your job, you want to perform in your hobbies, you want to perform in your family, you want to have the energy for your kids. That's your level of performance. And supplements can help fuel that. Or when you say vigor to people, they think it's like an old-fashioned term, like vim and vigor, from the 1950s kind of thing. But vigor is actually a scientific term. It's from positive psychology. The opposite of vigor is burnout. Vigor is defined as a 3-tiered sustained mood state characterized by physical energy, mental acuity, and emotional well-being. If you don't have those, or if they're low, they just feel kind of blah. Burned out person doesn't feel good on any parameter, mental or physical. But vigor is the opposite of that. A lot of people hear, oh, you'll have good energy during the day, and you'll be able to wind down at night. Physically energetic and mentally energetic. I'm describing this, and you can see people like, what, is this guy insane? I could never imagine feeling like that. That's like rainbows and unicorns. Nobody feels like that. But you absolutely can if you get your whole gut-brain axis aligned. One way I kind of describe that to people is like, sort of root cause as science enables us to go. You feel less happy than you want to be. You feel less motivated than you want to be. It could be a neurotransmitter issue, that you don't have enough serotonin signaling or you have inadequate dopamine signaling. It could be something where the neurotransmitters are not getting to the signaling places in the brain, but maybe you have perfectly fine neurotransmitter levels and something is blocking those neurotransmitters from getting to where they need to be. So now let's look at the things that could be blocking. It could be you're overexposed to cortisol, which is going to block your serotonin, block your dopamine so that they can't get to where they need to get to have their signal. Maybe your immune system is over agitated or suppressed. So maybe it's an immune system problem and not a neurotransmitter problem. What governs your immune system? Well, your gut integrity, the barrier function of your gut. So if you have leaky gut, that's going to be causing problems with your immune system, problems with your inflammatory cascade, problems with your neurotransmitter signaling. Do you have the right level of the good bacteria that are producing short-chain fatty acids, for example? Or do you have too many of the wrong guys that are producing inflammatory cytokines? A lot of the people that we talk to feeling blah, and they just go, everybody I know feels blah. So I guess that's how I'm supposed to feel. But it's not normal. If we get this whole gut-brain axis system balanced, like we are leveling up every single aspect of our life. And I think when someone experiences that, it becomes remarkable. It's a revelation to them. It completely changes their life.
So that's the power of a really good supplement.
Is a really good supplement. Then that person feels so much better. They can't help but start doing the other things. They move their bodies more. They get better sleep quality. Everything gets better. And we can start that, like you can start that avalanche with like a little bit of a supplementation regimen to get them going in the right direction in terms of their overall biochemistry. My best customer for the kinds of things that I tend to promote is what I call an open-minded skeptic. Their first position is, I don't know about that. A lot of these supplements are just hype and over promises and under delivery, and there's plenty of that in our industry. So skeptical as your default position. But then the open-minded part is, let me explain to you the research behind this ingredient. What has it been shown to do in human clinical trials? If I can serve up what is a legitimate reason why this might fit with you, be open-minded to that. And then like the next step is, well, let me give it a try and let me see how it works for me. Then you'll get something and the person will have an experience and they'll go, huh, all right, there really was something there.